As you know, ladies give back, and this year we have partnered with Children's Hospital Los Angeles, Make March Matter. It's a special month-long fundraising campaign that takes place right in our neighborhood to support Children's Hospital Los Angeles, which is a nonprofit pediatric hospital that's ranked among the top 5 in the nation. More children receive care from Children's Hospital LA than anywhere else in our region, and we need to help them make sure they can provide all their patients with the same world-class medical care. That is why for the entire month of March, the LadyGang is raising awareness by donating 20% of our proceeds from our store to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So visit shop.theladygang.com to give back. And we have some super cute items that are up to 60% off right now in our warehouse sale. And so make March matter with us. Thank you.
LadyGang is brought to you by Progressive. Progressive helps you get a great rate on car insurance, even if it's not with them. They have this nifty comparison tool that puts rates side by side, so you choose a rate and coverages that work for you. So let's say you're interested in lowering your rate on your car insurance. Visit Progressive.com to get a quote with all the coverages that you want, and you'll see Progressive's rate, and then their tool will provide options from other companies, all lined up and easy to compare, so that all you have to do is choose the rate and coverages that you like. Progressive gives you options so that you can make the best choice for you. You could be looking forward to saving money in the very near future. More money for, say, a pair of noise-canceling headphones, an Instant Pot, more puzzles, whatever brings you joy. Get a quote today at Progressive.com. It's one small step you can do today that can make a big impact on your budget tomorrow. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's time for a Quickie.
Podcast One presents The Lady Gang, the Hollywood Girl Posse, with LadyGang Quickie. Here's Keltie Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jac Vanek.
Let's make this quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang. I am Becca here with Jac and Keltie. It's a Quickie.
It's a Quickie.
Guys.
I'm so happy to see you, Becca.
Me too.
Am on the verge of tears, as I'm sure you guys can tell. And like all my emotions, like I don't know what's going on, but like even just seeing your face, because you've been kind of in and out on maternity leave and we've seen you in a couple meetings and things like that. But like, I want to just state this for the record. If there was ever a part where we were like, Becca's out of the LadyGang, we're going to replace her, you are irreplaceable. It's not like Jac, we love each other. We've been hanging. We've been doing great episodes. We've had great guest hosts. But like there is a third piece of us that has been missing.
Oh, why, thank you.
Becca really holds it together. I mean,
Yes.
we've had this conversation offline, and I apologize to the LadyGang listeners if like some of our episodes with me and Keltie and guest are a little bit chaotic, because Keltie, I don't know what it is. Your energy just must like bring her back down, because it's like Keltie is a professional host, but for some reason, when she needs to open the episode or like host the beginning of the LadyGang episode, she is complete chaos. So there's something about you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, because there are times where I'm like, could this go on without me? Probably. Probably. I don't carry my weight behind the scenes. I think everybody by now knows that. So I'm glad I can bring something to the table. Keltie, are we allowed to talk about why you're emotional?
Yeah, no, this is a How's Your Spirit? How's Your Spirit episode. Do you guys want to go first?
Well, are we going to tell the world that you have coronavirus?
Oh. Is that why I'm emotional?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been stuck in your house alone, like sick for a long time.
So I finally, well, here's the thing. Okay. So I manifested myself to get coronavirus. So
You manifested.
I swear to God, you guys. Okay. So Tuesday, I never leave the house, as you guys know. And anytime we have left the house, I've been like in a mask. And, you know, like as time has gone on, I'm triple vaxxed. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know, like, is everyone getting it? Like, I don't know science. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like trying to be careful when I can and, you know, do the thing. So I went to a premiere on Tuesday night, and it was like 1996. Like no one was in a mask. Everyone was hugging. We were shaking hands. I was like, what is happening? Like, and I was so confident I didn't even bring a hand sanitizer in my clutch. Like, who did I think I was? And so, but I didn't think, I was like, no, the world is open again. So on Thursday, I had a photo shoot because I'm getting new headshots finally, because as everyone knows, when the announcement for my new show came out, I had to Photoshop Becca's head out of our trio pictures so that I could have a headshot of myself, because I haven't had one in like 10 years. So anyway, I was getting new headshots with our friend Claire and Afton and Anna Rose, and they had both had it, and we're talking. I was like, honestly, I want to get it. I'm ready, because I don't want to get it like later when I'm filming the show and then I won't be able to come on set. Like I was like, I want to get it. And then Jody and I, my partner, we're in the elevator going down, and like half the people were wearing masks, half weren't. And we're like, what are we supposed to do? Like, what's the rules here now? And then I said, well, I'm trying to get it. I want to get it because I want to get it now. And the guy goes, oh, good, because I have it. And then I was like, do you want to have a kiss? And like, anyway, so I don't know if he was lying or whatever, but either way, Jody's fine. Chris didn't get it. I got a scratchy throat. I have all the things. And I'm like, here's my problem is that I'm in like this very high stress part of my life again. I'm back to like TV Keltie. But then I can't really complain about being stressed out because Becca's trying to keep a human alive.
Yeah.
Well,
and you did this to yourself, you know?
You asked for this. You made a show from absolutely nothing and built it up into this massive, could be like life-changing thing for you. But you did it to yourself, and you knew the stress that was going to come with it.
No, and I said to Chris last night, I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I not in my hut in Costa Rica with my small goats and horses? And then I was saying this to my acupuncturist. I know this is so LA, but I was saying as the acupuncturist, and I was getting colonic, and I'm doing the colonic and, you know, making colonic small talk as one does. And I was like, why am I not just with my goats and my animals? And she goes, well, then you got to try to keep those alive, and you're going to need a vet, and like went down all the stress of owning a goat farm. And I was like, nothing is good.
Wow. Nothing is easy. I mean, yeah, you've invited this in. So
yeah,
I just love, it's so funny. I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, my friend just got COVID and it like kind of gives me the ick. Like, who's getting COVID now?
I know.
Keltie Knight. Like, nobody gets COVID now except for you.
So late. I'm like, oh my God.
You are really late. But if anybody was going to get it now, it would be Keltie, because she didn't leave her house ever, even before
I know. You
COVID.
have no immune system. You haven't seen another human in 2 years.
Exactly. And the thing is that it's pretty bad. I can't imagine, like, I'm thinking about how bad it would have been before the vaccines and before people knew what to do. Like, if I feel this sick and shitty and I'm like triple vaxxed and I'm getting like the light version or whatever.
You've got the Crohn.
Again, not a scientist, but like, oh my God, it must have been terrible. So...
Well, we hope that you have a speedy recovery. Are you not seeing Chris at all, or is
no? We're sleeping in the same bed. He gives no fucks. He's like, I want to get it too, and I'm like, no, you don't. It's horrible.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
well, now you'll be super immune, and you won't have to worry about getting it on your show. That is like a huge stressor.
Yeah, you won't have to stop filming because of you.
That's what I'm scared of. Well, here's the thing. Nobody cares that much about me, even though it's like a show that I created. People would be like, okay, Keltie, you're not in it. Good. Bye. We didn't need you anyway. But it's like, yeah, I think with the unions and in Hollywood, there's still going to be testing. And if you're positive, you're not allowed to come on set and stuff. So it's like, anyway. Jack, how's your spirit?
I'm fine. I'm kind of bummed Jared just left for tour. And I've gotten so used to seeing him literally every single day. And that's been our normal for the past 2 years that it kind of sucks that he's gone again.
How long is he gone?
For like a month and a half.
Boo.
But I'm going to see him, so it'll be okay. But I miss him, like, being around at home and like waking up together. And I finally got used to sleeping with him in bed and not wanting to kick him out every single night. So I'm a little bit sad to not have him around, but I'll be okay. I'll make it through, I guess.
That's a good sign. That means you're with the right person.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I want him around because it's weird. We never had any of this time together for so long, like our entire relationship before COVID. So I never really expected to have all that time with him, but it's all right. He's got to make money somehow.
Do you think your parents will come over?
And keep me company? I'm going to see them tonight. Well, I can't be alone. I mean, it's really hard for me to be alone and sit with my thoughts. So they'll always fill in the gaps.
Good for them.
I love that.
This episode of Lady Gang is brought to you by Blue Land, and I am such a massive fan of this brand. I've been a fan of this brand before they came on. Blue Land is just an incredible way for you to help the planet. So when you're going out and you're buying your cleaning supplies and your laundry detergent, your dishwashing detergent, and there's these huge plastic containers, well, those are mostly filled with water and a little bit of the actual good stuff. Blue Land takes out all the water and just sends you the tablets. So you add these little tablets into your bathroom cleaner, your everyday cleaner. Your dishwashing tablets don't have the plastic around them that then gets into the water and into the microsystems. Same with the laundry detergent ones. I just love this brand. It's so easy. It makes life plastic free so easy. So right now you can get 20% off your first order when you go to blueland.com/ladygang. That's 20% off your first order of any Blue Land products at blueland.com/ladygang, blueland.com/ladygang.
Today's episode of Lady Gang is brought to you by our favorite Third Love. So Third Love has been a sponsor for Lady Gang since the very beginning, and we love them. My whole underwear and bra drawer is basically all Third Love stuff now, and I can't get enough. So Third Love does comfort so you can do you. Their bras, underwear, activewear, and feel good all day wear are designed to hug better, hold stronger, and support longer. You never have to think about how something looks, feels, or wears. So did you know that your bra size can change 6+ times in your lifetime? Well, Third Love makes it easy to find a bra that actually fits with their fitting room quiz. The fitting room quiz is like a personal shopper, but better. It focuses on size, breast shape, current fit issues, and your personal style to find bras that are perfect for you that actually feel good when you're wearing it. And you can love your fit guaranteed. If not, exchanges and returns are free for 60 days. And Third Love's team of expert fit stylists are available to answer all of your burning questions. So feeling is believing. Upgrade to everyday essentials that love your body as much as you do. Right now, you can get 20% off your first order at thirdlove.com/ladygang. That's 20% off at thirdlove.com/ladygang.
This episode of Lady Gang is brought to you by Stamps.com. I love Stamps.com. We have been using it since the beginning of Lady Gang. And let me tell you why I love it. We send a lot of mail. We're constantly sending packages and thank yous and bills and tax forms. And oh my God, there's so many things. And I'll be like, okay, Jack, even though you live in Venice, that's like an hour away, I'll just mail this to you. We go on Stamps.com. We print out the postage here, at my office. And then I just drop it off at this like postal annex in my area. You can drop it off the post office, whatever. It's super easy. And they're always like, do you want a receipt? Do you need your tracking number? And I'm like, no, girl, everything you have and everything you send is automatically able to be tracked in your Stamps.com thing. So if something's taking too long, I'm like, oh, I wonder where it is. I go into Stamps.com and I can see. It's really an incredible product and it saves you lots of time and money. And there's no risk. So stop worrying about shipping and start saving time and money with Stamps.com. Use our promo code LadyGang and you're going to get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. There's no commitment or contract. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in LadyGang. That's Stamps.com, promo code LadyGang.
The Lady Gang.
Becca, how's your new mom spirit?
It's good. It's tired. This is going to be the vain part of my conversation. I have aged rapidly. I had to put an audition on tape the other day, and
Oh no.
there's not enough lighting in the world to like fix what's happening to my face as I'm trying to keep this human alive. That's the vain part, but it's great. Like we have a really good rhythm going. We've figured it out. Like he's still kind of up, every couple hours to eat because their stomachs are like the size of marbles. So you have to like keep filling it up. It's like having a real life Tamagotchi. And he's just like super chill. He's a super chill baby. And I hope he stays this way for the rest of his life.
So you were saying that you and Zach you split the night up into two? Is that how you're doing nights?
Yeah. So I'm on duty in the beginning of the night. So I essentially like hang out with him until I try to kind of stay out of the bedroom until like 11 o'clock at night, which is hard for me because I used to get in bed at 7:30 p.m. So,
but wasn't that because of Zach would get into bed at 7:30 p.m.?
Yeah. And I was like, if I want to hang out with Zach, I got to get in the bed at 7:30. So now it's me and Ford in the living room until about 11. And I'm on duty. Like I sleep in between, but it's not really sleep until about 4 a.m. And then Zach gets up at 4 a.m. for like the day and he's on duty. And then, sorry. And then what's nice is we actually have a nanny, this wonderful, wonderful woman who comes during the week from 7 to 3. And I really wrestled with the fact that we got help so early. And I was like, am I going to get judged for doing this? Am I going to like, do I need to talk about it? And is this going to be unrelatable? But then I realized that it's complete bullshit if I hide it, because I think when people hide any of that stuff, like it's not my style. So
Yeah.
the way I justify it, even though no one needs to justify anything, like everyone has their family the way that they want to. But for myself and my own like mom guilt, it's that I'm 36. I'm not 26. I have had a really great career and we have a really great business. And so luckily financially, I'm able to afford to have this nanny, and it makes me, as like cheesy as it sounds, I'm already a better mom for it. Like I can do this with you guys. I can have a couple hours during the day to really like get what I need to get done. And then at 3 o'clock until 11 o'clock at night, I'm like with him. I'm the only person. I mean, Zach is obviously there too, but like his sole provider. And I know women are doing it way more and for 24 hours a day around the clock. And I fucking commend you, but I couldn't do it. I mean, I know I could if I needed to, but this job as a mother or a new parent in general, like it is crazy to me that women don't just get issued like a government issued helper for a year after they've had a baby.
I think they do in other countries.
They should. Like it's so nuts that like that women are doing this all over the world, and they're delivering their babies. They're physically going through shit. They're breastfeeding, which is, I'm pretty sure, not a walk in the park for many people. Yeah. And then having to balance like just life and this new child. Like it's
crazy. It's
really nuts to me that there's not more support. And I know people are screaming it and have been from the rooftops, but being in it, I realize now like how much of a fucking shit sandwich some women get when they have a child.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's really wild. And like what I hate the most for you, Becca, is that like every time you talk about like, we know how badly you wanted to be a mom and how badly we wished and hoped for Ford. Mm-hmm. And so it just kind of sucks that like you have to be like, and then I also like feel a little bit bad about having this help, or I feel like, like what a shitty thing. Like it's already hard enough. And then all these moms have to like, I don't know, like explain why they're doing the things that they're doing. And it's just like, you know, it kind of reminds me of when like Alicia Silverstone was like, I'm going to breastfeed my kids till they're 7. Like, go do your thing, girl. I don't give a fuck, you know?
Well, there's just a stigma surrounding every single thing that a woman does, and especially when it comes to kids and being a mom and whatever. But that's why I think it's important that you are like talking about it, because at least it's like opening up the conversation and, you know, making other women not feel as alone in whatever they're doing. You know, there's a million different ways that you can be a mom. Yeah. So this is the way that you're doing it, and it doesn't make it any lesser than how somebody else is doing it.
Yeah. And like what I hope to achieve by being open about it is like showing that there's different blueprints for motherhood. Yeah. There are a million different ways to be a parent, and there's no way that's better than another. I mean, obviously there's really shitty parents out there. That's like objectively a shitty parents.
Different story.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of want to like reshape the whole conversation around it. I was at Create and Cultivate speaking this past weekend at South by Southwest, and one of the younger girls who worked for the company was asking me about how it is, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's only 3 weeks old. How are you here? How's this thing?" And I just said, you know, I fortunately feel great physically. Mm-hmm. And I have a husband who can do the job that I can do just as well. Mm-hmm. And I have this other woman who is amazing, and she's a professional at what she does. And that's why you spend money to have that support. But I also said, you know, I wish that young girls in their 20s right now could see more of this out there, because if you're really into your career, and I was looking at this girl, she's clearly into her career and she wants to achieve a lot. I said, there's a way to do it where you don't have to, yes, you have to pick and choose a little bit and balance, but you can wait and you can have kids till it's later, and you can already have made a good amount of money so that you can set yourself up to have the support so that you don't have to put your career on hold for when that time comes. And I think that's like a really important blueprint to put out there and not feel guilty about.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard too, because like when I think about my mom and when she had me, it's like she had a career before she had me, and she literally just like put her
Dropped it.
career on hold, never went back to it, and was a full-time mom because that's all that they could do at the time. So we also just live in a different generation where women are having careers. And I still think as a society and as a generation of where we are, we're still trying to figure out what that balance is.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even think that you could do that until kind of recently, but I'm still logistically kind of figuring out how I would do it in my own life and where I need to get to make that happen where I don't have to put my entire career on hold. But yeah, I think it's like such an important conversation to have, especially for women that are trying to plan for that.
Yeah, and men get to do it all the fucking time.
I know.
They have, most men, like the and I'll shut up after this, but I look at it and I'm like, men who judge women who get help, I'm like, you actually have help. Most women, like 90% of couples, the help, you're just not paying. It's your fucking wife. And she's at home busting her ass for you so you can go out into the world and have your career. So all I'm trying to do is do what men have been doing for fucking ages. So
Exactly.
go yourself. Sorry.
I love it so much.
Thank you. Sorry, I really hijacked How's Your Spirit.
No, I mean, I've been dying to know how your spirit is. And honestly, here's what's great about stress is that when you open up your world and listen to someone else, it like puts all your shit in perspective. I was like, I don't like the font. And Becca's like, I sleep 2 hours a night. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? I'm all right. Everything's okay.
Unfortunately, Keltie, I don't think we can compare our stress to Becca's at the moment.
Well, no, that's not true, because here's the thing. I had to put an audition on tape yesterday, and I'm sorry, but like, I thought having this baby and maybe it will change, but like, yeah, it kind of puts things into perspective, but I still cared a lot, you know?
You're still
like,
worried about the same shit.
I'm still worried about the same shit. So I might be different and everybody is different, and that's a big takeaway, but I was like, damn it, why do I still care so much? I really thought I wouldn't care. So it's okay to care about the font. Like, it's all right.
Yes. You do you.
You
the
do
mantra
you,
of
girl.
Lady Gang.
You do you.
Well, listen, I'm so excited to catch up with you. I think that we've really missed you, Becca, and I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad we got to have this little chatterama.
Chatterama.
What?
And a chatterama.
Okay.
And
Is that the name of this? Obviously.
The chatterama is a perfect name for this episode.
But wouldn't it be Chatterama?
Yes, but it's healthy, so it's chatterama.
What's a chaturanga? Is that a yoga move?
Chaturanga is a yoga move.
Chaturang? What did I say?
Chaturanga.
Chatterama.
When I think of Chatterama, then I think of like cowboys. I don't know why. And then I think of Harris. Is it Harrison? No. Who's the guy on
Clint Eastwood?
No, he's hot. Anyway, Kevin Costner on
Yeah.
on what's the show?
Okay.
Yellowstone.
Okay. Yellowstone. Oh, so hot.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, guys.
I'm attracted to a 75-year-old man. This is weird. Okay. We weren't here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Good time.
Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Keltie, at Becca, at Jac Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.